Vroom, 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 vroom. Hello everyone, Chris here with Platinum Reviews, and if you were wondering what that noise was, well, obviously it was a chainsaw. That's right, we are here with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre review for PlayStation 5. But before we jump into that review, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more reviews and video game goodness. Now, without further ado, let's jump into the review for Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is a 4v3 style horror survival type game. Think Friday the 13th, Dead by Daylight, Dragon Ball Breakers, Ghostbusters, Spirits Unleashed. Think those type of genres or those type of games, and that is the genre. I don't know what the genre is called, but that's the type of game that Texas Chainsaw Massacre is. When starting the game, you pick if you want to be a family member or a victim. This leads me to probably my biggest gripe about this game, and that's the fact that you pick if you want to be the family. In games like Friday the 13th and Dragon Ball Breakers, for example, you don't get to pick. You join a lobby and it's randomly assigned to you. Not only is that bringing some sort of excitement to the game because it's like, yes, I'm the bad guy, but it also makes it to where when you're not the bad guy, you have to be the victim. And with the game making it to where you can choose if you want to be the victim or not, I found myself never really wanting to be the victim. I always wanted to be the family. And I think that could potentially hurt the game in the long run. What happens when there's not really a lot of victims left and everybody's wanting to be the family? We're going to run into long queue times and just an overall bad user experience. So it's hard to say what the future holds for the game, but something like that I can definitely see hindering the game and making it to where it's not really playable anymore. Now, if you pick a family member, there's, I think, 5 different family members to pick from. One of my big issues is you have to have somebody be Leatherface. And I played multiple games as Leatherface, but I didn't really enjoy it. Leatherface is kind of slow, clunky, loud. You have to have this chainsaw revved in order to attack somebody. But it's loud. Everybody can hear where you're coming from. It's just, I didn't really enjoy him. If you have your chainsaw off, you're more quiet, but you have to rev it before you can attack, which takes time and people just run away from you. So I found myself not really wanting to play as Leatherface. And in these other games, like when you're Jason, for example, it's awesome because you are super strong and super OP, but I would much rather be a family member. And even queuing up for games, nobody wanted to be Leatherface. When I would start a game, everybody would be something other than Leatherface, and you would have people leave the game and join other games because they don't want to be Leatherface. And then it's to where the point where I'm like, okay, screw it, I guess I'll be Leatherface because nobody else is going to be it. I just really think that hurts it. It would be cool if it was you pick if you're family or victim, and then Leatherface randomly gets assigned to somebody on there. That would work better, but as current, where you have to have Leatherface on, and what Leatherface currently is capable of doing, it sucks. Now, as a family, your goal is to hunt down all the victims and kill them. Do not let them escape. They're going to be trying to escape. Now, in the meantime, you're collecting blood and you are trying to feed your grandfather. The blood that you collect, you can either collect from blood pickup points from meat, I guess, whatever there are, or you can get it from slicing and dicing enemies or victims. And you feed Grandpa. As Grandpa's level goes up, so does his ability to detect. Once he is max level, he can detect literally everybody on the map. It really is beneficial to level him up and feed him as much blood as possible, as quick as possible, because it makes it to where you can kill everybody very quickly. Now, as a victim, your main goal is to escape. You hide, sneak, whatever you have to do to get out. There's multiple different exits that you can choose from, and it's a lot of trying to see where other people are and trying to go the opposite way, or if somebody opens up an area, trying to sprint to that place as quick as possible, which can be fun at times, but I just found the victims kind of meh. Yeah, each one has different abilities and stuff like that. You know, there's a football jock looking guy who can like tackle people, and there's another one who can sense where the family members are. They're very beneficial and they can help out a lot, but as a victim, I just didn't really have fun, and I don't really see a huge need in playing the victim when I can just be the family every single time. Now, besides the matchmaking, I think the biggest downfall of this game is the glitches. There are so many bugs and glitches, which Friday the 13th also had a lot of bugs and glitches throughout its entire run, but they were fun. They were, you know, just funny things to see. With this, there are some that hinders the gameplay. Times where you go to close a door and the door closes the opposite way and you're on the wrong side of the door. Or I've had it to where somebody I played with, they were unable to press buttons. Anything they would do, try to open a door, try to attack, it didn't work, and they just pretty much were screwed. They ended up chasing people and making them run towards us, so we would kill them. It was definitely annoying not being able to have that help. I've had it to where people, when you kill them, their body starts like deforming on the ground, weird stuff. I'm going to try and put most of this in the video. It's kind of hard to make an entire video of glitches, but it's definitely possible with this game. I've had it to where I go to attack somebody and for some reason the chainsaw like hits something and he turns all goofy. I don't know why. And then I've had it to where I've killed people through walls. Didn't know that was an ability, but you know, I guess it is. There's just so many bugs and so many glitches with this game that while, yeah, sometimes it's beneficial for me, it can also be hindering for the other person on the other side. If somebody's playing the victim and I'm killing them through a wall, like that's definitely going to annoy them. So, or make them think that I'm cheating, which I'm not, you know, the game's just buggy. So I think that really is probably the worst part of this game, and it's what stops it from being better than what it could be. I enjoyed my time with Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I think it's fun. I definitely will keep playing it. I do plan on playing it some more. And, you know, I'm enjoying it. I have friends that I'm going to play with, that I have been playing with. We used to play Friday the 13th literally every weekend. So I'm just excited to play this. And I feel like this is the closest I've gotten to a Friday the 13th game in a very long time. Unfortunately, there's so many bugs and so many glitches. The game could be a lot better, but unfortunately with all these, it really prevents it from being better than what it could be. I would give Texas Chainsaw Massacre a 7 out of 10. Like I said, it's enjoyable. I'm worried about the future of the game with how the matchmaking is set up, and I'm definitely hoping that they do some hot fixes soon to fix all these bugs. But other than that, it's a fun time and definitely something I would suggest you try out. But that is it from me. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about the game, let me know in the comments down below. As always, this is Chris with Platinum Reviews. Keep getting those trophies, and I'll catch you on the next video.